which is Should Wizard Hit Mommy, written by John Updick. Now this story deals with a very important problem in this modern day society, that is good parenting. Now here the father Jack is a loving husband and father. Here are the four character sketches of the story: Jack, Joan his daughter, Roger Skunk an animal, and Mummy, that is the Roger Skunk's mummy. Now in this story, in the first, it says how this custom starts. In this story, the father Jack teaches his daughter a very important lesson in the life, that one should not change his ideas, his originality, because for the acceptance of the society. Here, the father tries to reason this matter with his daughter. Now, in this story, we first saw why Jack tells story every day to his daughter. It is a custom that has started 2 years ago when Joe was 2 years old and Jack started to tell her stories. Now each story has a similar plot. In this there will be a small animal known as Roger. He would have a problem. It would go to an old owl sitting in a huge tree. The owl will tell the Roger to go to the wizard. The wizard will solve the problem, and each time the animal did not have enough fees to pay the wizard will give him a task. He will complete it, he will get the pennies and return it back to the wizard and came back to the home happily. Now today, Jack was running out of ideas and he was out of time because his wife Claire was pregnant and she was doing woodwork downstairs. So he was very impatient and wanted the story to end very quickly. Now in this story, he got running out of ideas and remembered an animal known as skunk. Now he narrates the story. There was a small animal known as Roger Skunk. He smelled very badly, and so none of the animals played with him. So one day he went up to the old owl. The old owl said to go to the wizard as usual, and the wizard asked what it would like to be smelled like. Now the Roger Skunk told that he would like to be smelled like roses, and the Roger Skunk was very happy to get the smell of roses, and he smelled like roses. But like each time, the Roger animal, that is the Roger Skunk, did not have enough money to pay to the wizard. So the wizard told him to go to the straight of the lane, to the end of the lane. There is a magic well. If he go around 3 times, he would get 3 pennies. And Roger Skunk only had 4 pennies with him. He went to near the well. He got around 3 times and got 3 pennies. He paid the wizard and returned back happily. Now here the story ends. The Joe thought that the story ends here, and she was impatient. She was not listening clearly. But Jack had an intriguing twist in the story. He said that here the story did not end and wanted Joe to be patient. And he again extends the story, saying that when Roger Skunk went to his home, his mommy was very angry because of the awful smell. He said, "Why you are smelling like this and not smelling like the skunk?" He said that he narrates the story to him. The mommy takes back the Roger Skunk. The wizard hits him on his head and tells him to get the skunk smell to the Roger Skunk. Here Joe was very angry. She was becoming inquisitive. Now after a certain age, that is 3 to 4 years, the children become inquisitive and want to learn everything and want to know everything. She was becoming inquisitive from last 3-4 weeks, and last week she had asked, do spiders really eat bugs and do magic spells exist? Now Jack had told him that magic spells do exist in these stories only. Now Joe asked why mommy did like this. She was very angry. Now she asked Jack to tell her a story tomorrow that the wizard hit mommy. Now Jack was very inquisitive. He wanted his daughter to know no one should forget their originality because of the society. He tried to reason with him, but Joe was very angry and Jack was going impatient to help Claire with the woodwork. So Jack promised him to say a story tomorrow on the basis of the wizard Big Mummy. Now it is the end of the story, and now Jack went downstairs only to see Claire done everything, the woodwork and scrapped the wood and done everything in the woodwork. Now Jack was very sad. He did not want to, he felt like he was caged in the room with Claire. He did not want to speak with her, nor talk her, nor see her. Now, in this end of the story, here the author shows a slight marital displeasure among them. Now, in this story, we'll see how it is very difficult to raise up a child and how it is very difficult to show a child the modern day parenting. Now, here the story ends. You